I'm from Thermopolis, Wyoming. I'm Mose of 4 boys. I left in '94 and I joined a carnival. I was with them for roughly 8 to 9 months, and then I left them, went back to Wyoming to see my grandpa and grandma, my family, and I didn't really actually know what Christianity was about, because my auntie Velma, with her husband Bill, I went to a couple of their sermons at the house, and I didn't really understand what it was about. I was kind of skeptical. So as I got older, I started going down the wrong path of doing drugs, usage. Started drinking, started smoking pot, this and that, and then I had my own place. I was living out in Iowa. I moved out there with my family because I seen him again. A guy named Roger, him and his family took me in, and they were Christians, and they showed me what Christianity was about, and then I learned more about it, and I enjoyed it, and I liked it, but I was still skeptical. I didn't know if it was real or not, and then it went back down to doing drugs, and I thought I failed in life, and then I didn't think I had no place to go, so I still was following my parents' family. I moved to Minnesota with them here in '97. I wanted to prosper. I didn't know really nothing about Jesus until I was in jail, and what happened, I asked for forgiveness of my sins, and I was sitting in a room, something like this, with other men. As I prayed, I felt something go within me from my head down to my toe, like a flow of water. It was cleansing. It was awesome, you know. I felt like He was there within me, and He wanted to help me. And I wanted help. I got out in '02, and I moved to the cities, Minneapolis, in '03. And there was really the downfall of life for me, because it was the city life. I really didn't know what to expect, and I became homeless. And I still was doing drugs and alcohol, and I was living under bridges, Salvation Army, living there, waking up every day at 6 o'clock in the morning, leaving and living my day from day to day. And I was learning the past life of what street life was all about, you know, because I had my own place back then in Iowa, and I liked it. And it was due to drugs again, and I lost my place. So I did have a place, but then my second life was being homeless in the streets, and I lived it from '03 all the way to 2013. I moved from Minneapolis to St. Paul, and I still was homeless. And I was having the faith of the Lord. He was still within me, and I blacked out one night. I got drunk so much that I was found between 2 trash cans up on Franklin Street, and this transit cop pulled up and seen me, took me in to detox, and I was puking up dark blood, and from there I went to the hospital. I was there for 8 days, and then they came in on a Saturday, and they told me they were going to put a tube down my throat. And so the last question was, they said, "Do you smoke?" I said, "Yeah, I smoke probably about 2.5 packs of cigarettes a day or more." And they said, "Well, we believe due to that it's not, we couldn't find nothing, so we think it's the smoking that's causing you to puke up this dark blood, and it was deterring your esophagus." And so I told myself, you know, I knew myself that I was dying from this poison, and I told myself, you know, either you can keep going and be with the devil, or just quit. And so I quit. How I broke free was, I was sick and tired of being sick and tired of the devil. The devil was always with me, and he didn't show me no goodness in life. And I realized, no, that if you want it, you gotta believe, you gotta pray, you gotta live for His word. I was being mocked because I wanted to believe in Christianity based of that life, and now I'm drug free. I quit drinking back in 2010. I just recently, 3 months ago, quit smoking weed as well. I don't want to go back to that trail, down that old path again, because that's just the devil waiting to get back at me. As long as I put up my shield and say no, and look the other way, and go with Him, the new way, the new path. For me, he is there because he helped me get sober. He helped me stay free within myself.